Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you are doing well. In the previous video, we discussed what is Consumer Protection Act 2019 and why it is important. In this video, we will talk about something very basic but extremely important. Who is considered as a consumer under this act? I want you to listen this carefully because many cases in the consumer court fails because the person is not legally a consumer. So let's talk about who is a consumer with a simple understanding. Under the Consumer Protection Act, a consumer is a person who buys goods or takes services for consideration. Consideration simply means payment. This payment does not have to be immediate. It may be already paid, promised to be paid later, or partly paid and partly promised. So, the moment money is involved in exchange for goods or services, the law may treat that person as a consumer. In daily life, we often say customer, but legally it is a consumer. But legally it is a consumer, and that is the word we will use. Consumer of goods. Now let us understand a consumer of goods. A person becomes a consumer of goods when they buy goods for consideration. For example, when you buy a mobile phone, a laptop, clothes, or any household item for personal use, you are a consumer. It is not necessary that you personally use the goods. If you buy something for your parents, for your children, or for your family members, you are still treated as a consumer. What matters is that the goods are bought for use and not for sale. Now let's talk about consumer of services. A person who hires or avails any service for consideration is also a consumer. Services include too many things we use in every day. For example, banking services, insurance, telephone or internet services, transport services or medical services, etc. When a service is paid and that service is deficient or faulty, the person availing the service may approach the consumer forum. So the act covers not just products but also services, which is very important in today's economy. Who is not a consumer? Now let's look at who is not a consumer. This is where most people get confused. Not every buyer is treated as a consumer under this act. A person who buys goods or service for resale or for commercial purpose is generally not considered as a consumer. For example, if a person buys goods in bulk to sell them in the market, that person is not a consumer. The reason is simple. This act is meant to protect ordinary consumers, not business to business transactions. So there are several exceptions also uh, made as part of this act, and if the goods or services are used exclusively to earn one's livelihood by self-employment, that person may still be treated as a consumer. Let me explain this in a simple way. If a person buys a stitching machine to stitch clothes and earn a living, that person may still be considered as a consumer. But if a large business buys multiple machines to run a factory, that is a commercial purpose. So the scale of activity and the intention behind the purchase becomes very important. Let's quickly recap the key points from this, what we discussed. A consumer is a person who buys goods or avails service for consideration. The act covers both goods and services. A person buying for resale or commercial purpose is generally not a consumer. But a person using goods for self-employment to earn a livelihood may still be treated as a consumer. Understanding this distinct helps us apply the law correctly. In the next video, we will discuss the importance of the Consumer Protection Act and its objectives in more detail. This will help you understand why this law plays such an important role in protecting consumers. If you find this video useful, do consider subscribing to the channel for more videos on consumer law and legal awareness. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.